Hey guys, it's your girl D-Light, and it's been a whole minute since you've seen me on IGTV, but I have been quite busy traveling and trying to cover basketball with the New Orleans Pelicans while the football world is heating up and the real crunch time is upon us. Now this is officially the last week of football and exciting things have popped up, and I can happily say that once these games are done this season, the off season, the playoffs, whatever you want to call it, here we come.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
So first I'm going to start with the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Texans, everyone thought that J.J. Watt was going to be out for good, but he is back and just in time for the playoffs, and the fans, players, and the coaches are ecstatic for his return, as me as well. So let's take a look to what he had to say.
Well, this one's obviously a bit different than some of my other ones. I mean, you have the back and you have the leg, which are two massive things that really affect movement. I mean, movement. But the nice thing about this surgery was that this whole time I've been able to run. I've been able to work out my legs. I've been able to do agility drills, position drills. So that has been a huge help, both mentally and physically, for this recovery. So I'm really excited about what I'm going to be able to do, and I feel very good. And we've obviously building the strength back up to where the strength needs to be. We've done the ballistic things that we need to do to get it back to where it needs to be ballistically. When I discuss the element of risk, I mean there's two options: it's going to hold up or it's not. I mean, it's basically the way she goes. So, and the reason that that risk is I'm comfortable with that risk is because I know the consequences of that risk. It's the exact same procedure. It's 3 months recovery, and we're back in action. So, but I do feel very confident from what we've done in the weight room, from what we've done ballistically training, to where the strength level is compared to where it was before the injury. I'm very confident in the way that it's reacted.
The Texans and the Tennessee Titans is an old rivalry dating back to 2002, where the Tennessee Titans were formerly based as the Houston Oilers, but after realignment and the expansion of the new Houston Texans, these two teams were now deemed division rivals. Now currently the Titans do lead the series 18-16, and they have not met each other in the postseason, but this matchup will be their second time this season, with the Texans on a current streak of 2 where they met in December. The Texans did win 24-21.
(20, 15, 10) and knocked out near the 10-yard line as the Rock Boys celebrate. First and goal at the 10, split backs. Watson in the gun. Watson hands off to Hyde, running to the left. Carlos has the 5. Carlos to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. 10-yard TD run. Houston prevails 24-21, taking over sole possession of first place in the AFC South.
Then we have the NFC South, where I will be covering the Carolina Panthers as well as the New Orleans Saints, and for the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys. So let's start with the Saints. They have won 2 in a row, trying to make it 3 versus the Panthers, one of 3 division rivals who we played in November at home. Now we're playing away. And big news has swept across the table.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
Is Antonio Brown was practicing with the Saints this morning. Now I think that's great if we sign him. Our offense will be on point with Antonio Brown and Michael Thomas. Opposing teams will be scared to match up with either receiver, but some people aren't a fan with the drama, which is totally understandable, and I get it. But moving on to the game, the Panthers' top wide receiver, DJ Moore, will be out. Last but not least, Dallas Cowboys not looking too hot at 7-8, but they are milking it till the end after beating the Rams, then following losing to the Eagles, making the Eagles NFC East division champions. Things need to change quickly for the Dallas Cowboys. Now on the bright side, they do face the Redskins, and they need to win this one, and the team that just lost to the Eagles need to lose against the Giants. Now I don't see that happening, and it's a long shot, but I do know one thing about the Cowboys: they do have fight in them, and Dak's current situation is day-to-day heading into this week's closer. And for Dallas Pro Bowlers, we have Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, and Zeke, of course. Now, staying with the AFC East, we do have the Jacksonville Jaguars, where they did fire their head coach, Tom Coughlin, but in their last run of the season, they do face the Indianapolis Colts to close out their season. Now, there's always next year, and I feel like this will be a fresh start for them. Now for the Pro Bowl, they do have Calais Campbell, a defensive end, to help them out in the AFC. Next in the AFC East, we do have the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Now this may be a good game to watch. From what I've seen in previous years, these two teams, this is the game to keep a lookout for. Now let's go back a little bit to see what we may be looking for in this game.
Is good. Gostkowski drills it. 33-28. With 7 seconds, maybe you have time for a quick out and then a Hail Mary for Tannehill.
And look who your Hail Mary preventer is back at the 15-yard line. None other than Gronkowski.
Seven seconds left. Tannehill will throw it. And this will end it after the shovel, or will it? Miami running around, circling. Oh, look out! Gronkowski didn't have the angle. Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake! A miracle! Miraculous in Miami!
So the Patriots-Dolphins rivalry does date back to the 1960s, where when starting off the Dolphins were one of the best teams in the league and the Patriots were one of the worst. But times have changed and the Patriots are now one of the best teams in the league and Miami is one of the worst. So currently the Patriots are one up on the Dolphins. In the latest game they played, the Patriots completely blew the Dolphins out of the water 43-0 early on in the season. And unfortunately for the Dolphins, in the Pro Bowl, they do not have any picks. So that is a wrap of Week 17. I'm your girl D-Light, and I hope you were entertained, and see you in the playoffs. Bye!